Coachella is one of the biggest music festivals in the world, and that means a lot of work is done to keep it that way. If you cross the line, there's a good chance you won't be allowed back, but sometimes the ban is something a performer actually wants. Machine Gun Kelly just recently shared through a tweet that he had been banned from Coachella since 2012. That's over a decade of not being allowed to attend the popular music festival. What could he have possibly done to warrant such a ban? He actually doesn't know. Even back in 2012, he expressed his frustration towards the festival, tweeting, "Coachella is a huge joke, it's corporate AF, and they only accept the accepted, but fake like they don't. Sad that music is so trendy now." So it looks like MGK's wild demeanor was too much for the festival at the time. Coachella may have also been worried about people's safety at the event. MGK is known for riling up his fanbase and generally causing chaos. The incident that could have triggered this decade-long ban may have been a 2011 mall flash mob. In 2011, MGK's Twitter following was around 70,000 people, and he tweeted out to all of them where he would be the next day. He tweeted, "I'm thinking about doing a flash mob at a mall or something tomorrow, LOL Cleveland, should we do one while I'm home?" Following that up with the specific time and the location. Sure enough, hundreds of fans flooded the mall to rage hard with the performer. While it sounds fun, it was also an incredibly dangerous situation. MGK, as part of his plan, encouraged fans to run towards the food court table he would be at once they were there. There were more people there than the mall was able to handle, and imagine a large crowd running at such a small location at once. It was a pretty dangerous situation. MGK was arrested at this event and put in a holding cell. While we have no idea if this was the exact event that caused the ban, it's the most plausible answer. Coachella is known for large crowds of people who might not always be in a conscious state of mind. Having a performer that might call for people to start running to the stage or just generally causing chaos might have caused potential safety risks the festival just wasn't willing to take. MGK was excited to finally be allowed to attend this year. However, as fate would have it, he had to miss again for his daughter's sports tournament. Family comes first, and hey, what's one more year? Travis Scott is actually another example of a performer causing crowd chaos and then getting banned from the music festival. After the Astroworld tragedy of 2021, Travis Scott was removed from the Coachella lineup. The Astroworld tragedy was a crowd crush situation, and while Scott did not have a direct connection to causing the tragedy, of course, he did continue to encourage the crowd to party even after an ambulance went through the crowd. This was enough for Coachella to remove him from their 2022 lineup. If all this wasn't bad enough, people generally consider Travis Scott's apology video about Astroworld to be embarrassing. Many slam the performer for not appearing sincere enough. What is very kind of Scott is that he did offer to pay the funeral costs for the families affected by the tragedy, though many did turn the offer down. Tommy Lee's ban, is it epic or embarrassing? Let me know what you think after listening. Tommy Lee, drummer for Motley Crue and former husband of Pamela Anderson, he was banned from Coachella from pretty much 2011 onward. The reason? Arriving to the music festival in a helicopter, something that is apparently very much not allowed. He touched down alongside Canadian DJ and producer Deadmau5, spelled Dead MAU5. That means both of these guys are banned from Coachella for the foreseeable future, at least as performers. The helicopter isn't even the full story for these two. Apparently, in addition to the helicopter, there was a minivan on the scene that burst into flames, and also knives from somewhere. Just a lot of dangerous things rolled up into one chaotic scene. This was all revealed in a video posted to Mouse's YouTube in a series where he takes famous friends for coffee and they talk about their lives and share fun stories. About the Coachella ban, Lee and Mouse also joke that maybe the person that got them banned or had a hand in making it happen was a Coachella promoter, and that the promoter hated them after it and maybe even before it. Towards the end of the pair discussing this topic, it was declared that Motley Crue would never play Coachella. Here's the thing, Australian singer Conrad Swell was banned from Coachella, and he doesn't know exactly why it happened. What makes the situation embarrassing is he got banned pretty much right after meeting his celebrity crush, like right after. In 2016, Swell was at Coachella not as a performer but just there for the vibe, to enjoy some good music. While he was there, he spotted his celebrity crush from when he was a teenager. Mishka Barton, known for her role as Marissa Cooper on The OC. Swell had actually written a song for Barton when he was younger, featuring lyrics like, "I wanna hold your hand because I'm your biggest fan." Barton did end up hearing the song a little while later and thought it was cute, but back to Coachella. Swell, while in a radio interview, showed the picture he took with Barton in 2016 to the hosts of the interview before saying, "That was when I got banned from Coachella for the first time ever." It suggested that he was removed from the event that year shortly after the photo was taken. The radio host was quick to press for details, but all Conrad Swell would give is, "That's a different story." Can't imagine meeting your celebrity crush and then immediately getting removed from the premises. I don't know, that's embarrassing to me. Swell wasn't gone for long though. His ban seemed to only be for a couple years. He returned to play the festival in 2018 as part of the set for Kygo, a Norwegian DJ. In 2018, Marilyn Manson confirmed using a tweet that he had previously been banned from the popular music festival. Manson tweeted, "I never thought I would play at a festival I was banned from, but I was invited to join the stage with X Japan. You don't want to miss this one." It hasn't been released what the exact reason for the ban was, but Manson as a person is incredibly controversial, having said racially inappropriate things, acting in an inappropriate manner towards those that he works with and works for him, and his ties to satanic practices. The festival might not have banned him for one specific story, but banned him overall as a precaution. Kate Bush might not have been placed on an official ban list, but the festival had allegedly said she would be too weird to play the festival, and that is almost the same as permanently banning her. These comments were said back in 2017, so it's unclear if the attitude has shifted after Stranger Things brought Kate Bush's music to a younger generation and repopularized the singer. Still, even before Running Up That Hill became 2022's Song of the Summer, Kate Bush was a music icon and a stellar performer. The comment in question, "No one is going to understand it." It's definitely an interesting take when referring to a widely loved performer. Not sure that would matter much. Shortly after the Coachella owner's comments reached the headlines, Bush weighed in and actually agreed with him. Music sets for Coachella are usually pretty scaled back performances, and Bush is known for going all out, so it just wouldn't have worked. Popular American band 21 Pilots have banned themselves from Coachella. The band spoke out about their apparently serious dislike for the popular music festival at another one, the Firefly Music Festival. They actually didn't even just speak about it, they made a full-on video. Before the 21 Pilots set even started at the festival in 2017, they played a video on screen featuring a giant monster attacking Coachella and knocking around a Coachella sign. If that wasn't clear enough for you though, lead singer Tyler Joseph does a whole speech clarifying that it's not that they don't like Coachella, it's just that they can't stand it. They prefer the Firefly Festival where they were performing, if you were wondering. This very public rant is probably the reason why 21 Pilots and Coachella won't mix. The festival probably never will ask now, and even if they did, the band would never say yes. Alex Turner, lead singer for the Arctic Monkeys, and Miles Kane, solo artist and part of the Last Shadow Puppets, shared the stage and a kiss at Coachella 2016, something the festival was not too fond of, it seems. Apparently, while the kiss happened, the camera was quick to pan away, something that doesn't usually happen with a kiss between a heterosexual couple. Take Madonna and Drake from 2015 for example. This is less embarrassing for Alex and Miles and more embarrassing on the festival's part. A clip from the performance went viral on TikTok last year, garnering thousands of comments. Some social media users pointed out some reasons for the lack of camera coverage. One claimed that it might have something to do with one of Coachella's owners donating to anti-LGBTQ+ legislation, another pointing out the same treatment is given to other LGBTQ+ bands like Boy Genius. Though it's not been confirmed that the pair were actually banned or just stayed away by their own decision, it's a suspicious situation. Sly Stone's embarrassing set from 2010 has gone down in Coachella history. Even before he set foot on the stage, it was a mess. Stone was apparently supposed to start his performance at 7 p.m. but then wasn't ready maybe? There were even rumors that he wasn't there. The act that was supposed to go on after him ended up going before, and it was announced that Stone wouldn't go on until 10:45 p.m. Sounds like he was also late for that one, and even when he finally got there at around 11 and started his performance, it wasn't amazing. One person who attended later wrote on their blog that the performance was sad. According to attendees, Stone was not acting the way he normally did. He was stopping songs in the middle and going on lots of rants, famously ranting about his manager, Jerry Goldstein, later being sued for the rant that he made. Jerry claimed that Sly implied that he was a thief. In one of his many speeches, he did outright say that, so it's a fair. The LA Weekly also reported on the show, writing, Sly would sing a few bars of the classics, but he'd soon stop and start asking what time it was and how long he had to stay on stage to get paid. He also shared with the audience some of his current legal troubles at length and berated his band. Overall, it doesn't sound fun for anyone involved, and it's unlikely Sly will ever be a major performer at Coachella ever again. Thanks so much for watching along. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!